watching the STPL. Sorry, I went back a little bit quick for Rapid. He was still trying to sort out his network settings.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
Thank you.
Luckily enough, we finished talking about all the dirty secrets we've got, you know. All those dirty esports money secrets, everything like that.
That's
so.
right. That's all we talk about. Every time I hit Kicks up, I'm like, Kicks, I have another secret to get rich quick in esports.
Yeah.
Whew.
Okay, so we're going to be heading into game number 4 of this series with Media up 2-1 against NaS. That's a huge moment for them, as this is a very important game for NaS. If they can win this and continue winning, they will make it through to the playoffs undefeated. And we're going to be seeing the debut of KaidoKaze for NaS, Kaido for short. He's going to be a Zerg player, not played before, so it should be cool to see if he can win here against the Mediatarian himself, nyoken.
KaidoKaze, this reminds me of like the KaidoKaze of Brood War. For all of those of you who stayed up too late watching TV during the 90s. Hopefully he plays better than that guy hosted TV. That's all I can say. Aside from having to play against nyoken, who's just a sick badass, so I would just basically always favor this guy. He's so good, so can't wait to see how this works. This is a rough debut match for Kaido.
It is, and they're going to be playing over here on Benzene. Terran are currently up 4-0 against Zerg, so the odds are in favor of nyoken once again. We're going to be heading into game number 4 here on this map. It's going to be KaidoKaze versus nyoken. Let's get started and let's see how this is going to go. And if we're going to round out the series with an ace match, let's head on over. And starting us off here in the top right hand position, we do have the red Terran fighting for Media. It's going to be nyoken.
That's right, his opponent in the bottom left-hand corner is this is Benzene, yeah, is the newcomer Kaido for NaS.
Sorry, I'm trying to also eat at the same time really quickly.
Come on, Kicks. This is a high production value professional stream. How are you ever going to cast the 2025 OSL MSL hybrid grand finals where, I don't know, Boxer comes back from training in the hyperbolic time chamber to defeat, I don't know, the secret love child of Bisu and Toss Girl? Like, you know, you'll never be able to cast that game if you keep this up.
I know, it's not good, is it? But ZBT, fairly standard early game. I mean, there's not really too much we can say about what's going on because there isn't really too much going on. Looks like we're going to have more than... this looks like it's going to be an overpull, possibly. Oh no, it's going to be drones. So it's going to be a 12 patch for Kaido.
Okay, so nothing actually very exciting here either. Now, to be fair, though, we didn't see like an early expo or anything from nyoken. He is still going to be going gasless, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. But so it's not like he's like going to go 1-1-1 or something. Man, you know what's actually crazy, Kicks? It's unreal how fast 1-1-1 died after Effort bopped Flash so hard against it. Every time he, same thing with Last, right? He just like runs a million speedlings across the map, and the Terran player just implodes. And when not even Flash can hold on with like insane sick worker micro and scouting, like that's how you know like he's got to take this thing back to the drawing board. So I'm not sure if that's what's playing into nyoken's kind of thought process right here. But especially if you're playing against a player you haven't played before, I probably don't 1-1-1 against them unless you're actually just a sick Gosu. So
yeah,
I don't think this guy has another nickname that I know him by. I don't. You know more than I would.
Like I don't actually know who this guy is. I've seen his name since round 1. He's been on their roster, but he's just not played. So I genuinely do not know anything about him. This is going to be us learning about his playstyle together, along with everyone in chat as well, so it's kind of cool. But Dark 1-1-1 on this map is really good, especially if you go for a vulture drop. Just saying.
Okay, Kicks.
Yeah.
We'll maybe get a chance to test out that theory in the future. My favorite thing is when people make big, bold statements like, this is a bad build. And I'm like, wait, but like, I mean, in what sense? Like, if I see people winning games with it, I'm just like, well, you know, there it is, busy being bad and winning games. So I think that a lot of people lose respect for the dynamic nature of Brood War, and they try to think idealistically or idyllically, where they see what should be the best way to play, and they just like, they latch onto it like a female anglerfish onto a male anglerfish.
Wait, why did Kaido pull the drones? Did I miss like a bunker or something? That's really weird.
He thought there was one up there. Yeah, I think he saw a bunch of Marines with his Overlord. Maybe that was what was giving him kind of like surprise or false information. So yeah, he was just like a little bit worried. It sucks to lose that miting time, but it's not like he just like AFK 20 drones there. And he does have Lings out now, so he should be pretty well appraised of the situation. So it's not like he's going to misread it.
The other thing is
drastically.
He's seen there's not a command center because nyoken has actually made a bit of a questionable decision and built his command center on the high ground. I think he was a little bit worried that there was going to be really early aggression coming out from Kaido, so both of them playing really tentatively right now. And I think that's actually going to go in Kaido's favor, because it's going to be a really late expansion by nyoken. The mineral income for him is going to be stifled a little bit, delaying his extra barracks, so I'd say that's a little bit of a win for Kaido, although he did lose that early economy himself.
Yeah, let's not overplay that too much, but yeah, you're right. That is a tiny little win. I would say that, you know, for any Terran player, the ability to erect a natural expansion and not have to deal with any super crazy aggression is probably also a little bit of a win. So he's gonna have. I feel like, you know, which lasts longer, the age of the sun until it burns out, or how long a Terran can turtle on 2 base? Like, I don't know. It's a close race. So I want to see what Kaido does after this. Does he immediately go into Expo? Does he try to kill him off 3 hatch? I don't think that we're going to see the aggressive option, because he's droning super hard.
He's also going for a Spire behind this as well, pulling up his gas, getting ready for those 9 Mutalisks.
Well, you say getting ready for the 9 mutas, but don't you want to have your 3 larvae out at each one of your hatcheries? Ready for the Spire timing?
You do. I'm wondering if he's timed this out properly, or if this is a mistake. He's actually building a couple of Overlords at once, so...
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to time out perfectly, because like, larvae just take man, nothing takes longer than a larva spawning when you really need a larva to spawn.
I think like, he's going to have them. He's definitely going to have them.
Okay, alright. I just don't know the timing on that, so that's something that I am very glad that he does. So he will have 3, 3, and 3, and also 3 Sunkens trying to come up here because he sees this push heading across the map.
Yeah, this is kind of important for nyoken to be able to force out. By forcing these, it delays the Mutalisks from coming up a little bit quicker, and then we are going to have an Overlord go down, so building that extra Overlord has actually really helped Kaido here because he's not supply blocked. But his Mutalisks are definitely going to be in a little bit of a contention here. Has he already started building them all? Looks like he wasn't able to build one. That was due to those sunken colonies coming in. So nyoken gonna find himself heading his way back home. He's actually skipped turrets, so this could be a little bit dangerous. He did scan and saw that there was...
He's not skipping turrets. He's got 2 building at his natural.
Okay.
I think these are going to be up like more than in time. He's skipping turrets in his main.
Yeah.
Which is still a little bit, you know, questionable. But he should have both. He's just now building 2, so he should have plenty to up in time for these mutas, especially because a couple of them were delayed by a few seconds. So it's still going to be 9 mutas, so it's not like he's getting 2 hatched or something. But I think he should be actually pretty okay with this. I think he's just missing 1 turret around his production facilities, but then yeah, he should be good.
Yeah, he should be fine now. Kaido didn't actually fly straight into the main like I thought he would do, so that's going to be a little bit problematic. Good for nyoken though. nyoken with a little bit of an awkward position there, losing a lot of Marines to these Mutalisks. The Lings coming in as well. And I mean, Kaido doing pretty well with this Mule Micro so far.
Yeah, he's actually using this terrain, really abusing that outside the main and natural. And so even though nyoken's trying to stim on top of these mutas... Oh wow, he actually did pick one off.
Oh no, this is not good. There's no...
No, this is still 9 mutas. Oh, yeah. Oh, he can't get to the turrets to repair them in time. Oh, no, he's not repairing the turret. Oh, my God, he's going to lose everything, and now he can't maintain position on his own production facilities. So he's just going to try to go for it across the map.
Yeah, this is not a good position to be in. nyoken, very indecisive, heading back home now. This is very, very, very good for Kaido. Kaido is in an incredible position right now. He did scan and saw that there were 5 sunken, 6 coming along the way as well. But this is just an indiscriminate amount of damage coming in from Kaido right now. The Mulists are very, very bruised, so does need to be careful. If he loses the Mulists, this could change everything. But just doing as much damage as he possibly can.
Yeah, he is actually going to sack these mutas here for the most part. He's got 2 or 3 or 4 there. Yeah, I think they're all going to die here. Or at least maybe 2 or 3 of them get out, but still massive muta losses, but so much damage done. He pulls him back across the map, so there's no damage done on the other side. That's a big win for Kaido.
It is. I mean, losing the Mulist, though, that is definitely the best thing that could have possibly happened for nyoken. When you lose these Mulists, you lose a lot of power, but he's got another 7 mutas already, added on a lot of lings behind this, going into his third base as well, down at the 6 o'clock location. Some people may be thinking, why would he expand there and not into the top left? The main reason is you can bounce in and out of your own base with the Mulisks, and it makes it a little bit harder, and obviously if you push this third base, you're nowhere near the other bases, so it gives the Zerg a little bit of an advantage there, and it's also up a small ramp. But either way, the Mulists heading on around once again, the Lings coming in behind them. Can Kaido get even more damage done? He's flying in into the natural. Taking a lot of damage, but doing a lot of damage once again.
No, I mean, this is kind of the style I guess he likes to play. Really likes to get into these like clutch positions. And he's coming in with the Lings right now too. If he combines this on the production facilities again. Oh, but look, it's kicks it. Wait, okay, I thought the turrets had not been rebuilt, but he has actually rebuilt 2 or 3 of them up into the main. And so now the mutas get pushed all the way back. They're super bruised. There's still tons of bio. I think this is time for nyoken to go get revenge.
Yep, nyoken is just well, he's actually quite far off of +1 armor. He spent a while building that. He's gone into double starpole behind this. I don't quite see a science facility. He's building that quite out in the open. Not really sure about this, but nyoken obviously knows what he's doing. So he is going to be able to build that up. More and more Mulists coming out. Third base only just now finishing up. And nyoken looking to send Marines into all the different locations to find this third base.
Mutas in a good position. Oh no, but there's just enough bio there to maybe deal critical damage to them. Nope. Takes out all the bio, and now he's going to be able to stop the science facility from building. That's still a lot of bio out on the map for nyoken. If he stops this 6 o'clock, that's still going to be a big move.
Yeah, stimming in. He needs to get in before the sunkens are done. There's not that many medics though, so every stim is going to be very, very, very bad for him. But I mean, the sunkens do finish, but not with enough time to spare. The Mulist still in the main. He actually killed the science facility, so
wow,
things are not looking good for nyoken, but he got the third base.
As long as he can like whittle down this muta count, I think he's just going to be fine. He's still producing off of 5 racks in his main, and I don't think he has an I don't think he has an armory, so it's not like he's going to be able to get Goliath or anything out like that. But he does have 2 starports. We could see Valkyries here if this is just commitment to mutas.
Yeah, I think he's just going to wait for vessels, but I mean, even building a couple of dropships here would be very, very
wishful thinking on my part, Kix. I just wanted to see Valkyries. I actually thought he had built them earlier when he had his science facility delayed. Because sometimes you just need anti-air so fast. But obviously, you know, there's no armory or anything like that, so it would still be wishful thinking on my part. But look, we're still having mutas out here on the map. He's still trying to be vigilant with them.
And there's a Greater Spire coming in.
6 to 10, and yeah, here comes the Greater Spire for the potential game-winning Guardian.
Guardian's not the strongest choice on this map, though. There's a lot of places the Guardians can get caught out and killed by Marines, but we actually see Vultures coming in here for nyoken as well, trying to add on the power of mines to his army. But Kaido is still in a fairly good position. He's killing a lot of Marines over and over again, and even going to get a couple of medics for his troubles, but he should just kill the Marine. Because that Marine did a lot of damage to his Mulus that he needs to save for his Guardians.
Kaido is just mass producing mutas. This is why I mentioned Valkyries earlier. Yeah, because at some point, if your opponent is just only ever going to build mutas, like just hard counter the mutas. And sure, an irradiate every once in a while is gonna like weaken them, but like just get up a million turrets. And this is not something Nyoken's doing. And there's what is this, 10 Guardians coming up?
But has Nyoken seen it? He's pulling his bio back.
I don't think he knows about it yet, and here we go. Oh, he actually built 2 Devourers as well.
Oh, this is really clever. It's to stop raids. He needs to spread out his Guardians, so... Yeah. Oh, this irradiates so much. Oh no!
Oh my god. Oh no, the irradiates could kill every single Goliath. Oh my... or every single Guardian. Oh my god. Okay, so that was heartbreaking. But look at how much damage these things are getting done. That's actually starting to get critical.
Yeah, and the thing is, if Kaido wins this game, we go to an ace match, so all is on the line here for Kaido. Can he keep NaS's unbeaten record dreams alive? I mean, he's pushing forward with his Guardians. The Guardian's very heavily bruised, though. There's no Queens to transfuse in StarCraft 1, so this is not looking good. A turret taking down one of those Guardians is so weak, but the natural under fire. Marines coming down. Marines take a lot of damage from Guardians, and there's the Valkyries. Valkyries not that good against Devourers though, but they are going to clean up the Guardians for now.
Yeah, so the Guardians are, I mean, they aren't actually cleaning them up. There's still 3 Guardians left, and so eventually they'll die. I think one actually died to the random splash damage from the Valkyries. But I mean, these Acid Spores are starting to stack up. I mean, they cap out at 9, and most of these have 6 on them. 2 new Valkyries coming through though. And so they should actually be able to take these down. Man, the armor... Oh, and they have +1 fire carapace too, so these are 3 armor Devourers.
Yeah, that's kind of insane, but the trouble is that the last Guardians are going down, and then he morphed some Guardians in range of Marines, so that's not a good look. And that's another dead Guardian. Kaido still does not have a third base. The Marine is taking this down again. And Kaido is...
I think this is about going to be it.
Yeah, Kaido is going to have so much trouble getting back in. Oken did lose a lot of SCVs to the Lings in his mineral line, and Oken is technically stuck on 2 base himself. But as you said, the heat death of the universe could come sooner than this Terran dies on 2 base, so... Not looking good here for Kaido, most certainly. But Kaido going to try and triple expand now. He had a lot of minerals banked up. I mean...
Is this the way he's... I don't know if this is how you come back into the game. I mean, eventually it's going to take a long time to kind of hunt down these expansions, but it's just so expensive for the Zerg to do all this that how does he hold against, I mean, anything?
Yeah, he's got very, very few units now. No lurkers. Imagine if he'd had some lurkers on those bridges. There's double Nidus Canal up. Where is he Nidusing to? Wait, is that a mistake? Oh, maybe he's getting them ready for his, I guess if you have more than 1 Nidus, you can send one to each expansion. But you can see now Nyoken has actually scanned so many locations that the top left has been cancelled, the bottom middle is dead, and this top middle is bound to go down as well, because Nyoken is on point with his scouting this game.
I mean, there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I mean, where do you put a base that you can mine from that Nyoken doesn't already know about? Now, granted, it still only scans, so you can run back after the scan is finished, but, I mean, he's still coming for you.
This Guardian's coming in. Oh, there's just a single Guardian in the top middle.
Okay, that's the little Guardian that could. Or couldn't in this case.
Yeah, there's going to be Lings moving up to the top middle. He doesn't actually have any upgrades on his Lings. These Marines are at 2-2 now. And the power of Terran Bio with that upgrade advantage is just going to be too much for Kaido to hold on to. Now we are going to see the Nidus up there. The Valkyries are actually going to scout this base, but even with the Nidus, what's he going to send through there to defend the base? He's only got 2 Sunkens. And this is a lot of Marines and 4 Valkyries. Is this Kanata? It's starting to look like it.
Oh, what a beautiful sight to behold. I'm glad he actually did go Valkyries eventually. I mean, there's just so many mutas. Like you gotta put in the work. And so now we're gonna see GG Kaido capping out after he's exhausted basically all of his options there. So Man, nyoken, I felt like the pressure was really hard to deal with early on. You had mutas camping your production facilities. And as we learned from many different regimes across history, once you seize the means of production, things usually get better for you, except that in reality, they actually get so much worse. And I really think we got a nice little history lesson from nyoken there.
Yeah, so that's going to give nyoken the first, well, it's going to give Media the first win over NaS in this group. That's an insane sight to behold. They've been an incredibly strong team so far, and this is going to mix things up. The point of contention again. I'm just quickly reporting all the games and everything like that, just to make sure that's all ready, and then we can get ready with our third series of the evening. So, kind of crazy. Well, I say evening, but it's still afternoon. It's evening for you, but...
Yeah, I was going to say, it's actually only 11 p.m. at night, Kicks. We have to keep this going for at least 10 more hours.
Yeah, if we don't beat the KSL qualifier cast, what are we even doing here?
We've gotten close before.
Just moving on over, you can see NaS taking that loss there. That's going to give Media the second spot in Group A. NaS very, very close to Media now, so all is still to play for. Bull and FBW still to play this week as well, so they've got a chance to move on forward. White Clan, of course, still not out of it as well. Depending on how the next few weeks of games go for NaS, Media, Bull and FBW, White Clan could still be in contention of making it to the playoffs. MSJ unfortunately did drop out, so they are not going to make it, and Valhalla and Ash unfortunately don't have enough games to catch up with NaS and Media now. But still really, really cool. We're going to be heading into our next series. Going to have to take another quick break. I do apologize for all the breaks in a row, but I'm going to have to set up the overlay for the next series, which is going to be DM versus Sai. Some really cool matchups coming up there. So we will see you guys when we get back in just about 6 minutes. See you guys very soon.